From Eastern Europe to the Middle East to Australia, the Toyota Land Cruiser remains Toyota's most popular brand. What makes the Land Cruiser loved by millions all over the world? Friend and foe alike? What made the Land Cruiser dominant for decades and even today? Join us in today's video as we find out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Let's get down to it. The Japanese automaker Toyota produces a line of four-wheel drive cars under the Toyota Land Cruiser brand. It is the longest-running model series produced by Toyota. Over 10 million vehicles of the Land Cruiser have been sold globally as of 2019. But it was in 1951 that the first iteration of the Land Cruiser was put into production. Since then, the Land Cruiser has been made in cab chassis, station wagon, hardtop, convertible, and all of these body types. Due to its dependability and longevity, the Land Cruiser has gained enormous appeal, particularly in Australia, where it is the most popular body-on-frame four-wheel drive vehicle. The Australian desert, which is regarded as one of the most difficult operating locations in terms of temperature and topography, is where Toyota conducts intensive testing of the Land Cruiser, because, well, why not? The full-size Land Cruiser was offered in various regions of the world. The full-size Land Cruiser is officially sold in Europe, in Gibraltar, Moldova, Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine. The Land Cruiser is incredibly favored in the Middle East, Russia, Australia, as well as in Africa, where farmers, NGOs, UN and humanitarian organizations, national armies, although they often prefer the pickup version. Even irregular armed groups use them by converting them into technicians by mounting machine guns in the back. Toyota Land Cruiser total global sales reached a landmark 10 million vehicles in August 2019. Now that's something. The Type B 3.4-liter six-cylinder OHV four-stroke petrol engine in the Jeep BJ, which was designed by Toyota to satisfy the need for military-style utility vehicles, produces 63 kilowatt and 215 nanometer of torque. Since the Jeep BJ was the first car to ascend Mount Fuji, the NPA chose it as their official patrol vehicle. The Land Cruiser has come a long way since its humble beginnings in 1955. Back then, the Land Cruiser 20 series was built with a powerful 99 kilowatt six-cylinder Type F petrol engine and an aesthetically pleasing three-speed transmission. In 1957, the FJ35V, a four-door station wagon, with a 2,650mm wheelbase was introduced. B&D Motors brought the Land Cruiser to Australia for the first time as a FJ25/28 cab chassis with Australian-made bodywork. The first Japanese car that was frequently imported into the nation was the Land Cruiser. The 60 series debuted in 1980. The FJ60 was built with modern conveniences including air conditioning, a rear heater, and improved interior to compete in the sport utility vehicle market. When a stock Land Cruiser participated in the torturous wilderness of Botswana's Toyota 1,000-kilometer desert race, the 60 series was first introduced to South Africa. The 1989 unveiling and the 1990 release of the Land Cruiser 80 series. Due to its rounded shape, it was given the moniker Barbua in Colombia and Venezuela. The base model was changed to the Autana in 1996. This medium-equipped vehicle featured cloth upholstery, air conditioning, and a power driver's seat. The number of Land Cruisers sold surpassed 2 million. The 8-year-old 80 series Land Cruiser was replaced in January 1998 by the 100 series model. The Grand Cruiser from the 100 series made its debut at the 32nd Tokyo Motor Show in October 1997. Under the code designation 404T, construction started in 1991, and the final design was frozen in mid-1994. The 100 and the 105 are two separate models of the 100 series. Although the two variants appear to be extremely identical, there are big variances behind the bodywork. Despite these distinctions and their official model designations, the 100 and the 105 are both referred to as the 100 series as a whole. The 105 used a large portion of the 80 series chassis and drivetrain, including coil-suspended solid axles up front and back, as well as straight-six gasoline and diesel engines. Only the African, Australian, Russian, and South American markets saw the sale of these models. It's all about demand, right? But the Land Cruiser J100 debuted a suspension system in 1998 that combined active height control with skyhook Toyota electronically modulated suspension. On the Toyota Land Cruiser Cygnus or the Lexus LX470, Toyota debuted Night View in 2002, the world's first active automobile night vision system in series production. A CCD camera is used in the system to capture the reflected near-infrared light from the projectors, which are aimed like a car's high-beam headlights. A computer then processes the signal to create a black and white image, which is projected on the lower portion of the windshield. Additionally, it was the first Toyota car to have a rollover sensor and control logic. It was a game changer. The 100 versions had a bigger chassis, independent front suspension, and 2 new engines to enhance on-road handling, although these modifications had a limited impact on durability and off-road performance. The 100 series is usually regarded as a tough and dependable car. However, 3 difficulties have been noted, typically for cars used in challenging environments. When Toyota equipped the 100 series IFS with a 2-pinion front differential, vehicles manufactured between mid-1997 and mid-1999 were noted to have the greatest front differential failures. The IFS Land Cruiser gained a more durable 4-pinion front differential in 1999, which resulted in fewer failures being reported. The Toyota Sequoia XK80 underwent a facelift in 2007 that included a new frame, brake rotors, calipers, and front suspension. It now shares the platform and general styling of the Lexus LX570. Smart entry, smart start, 4-zone climate control, 10 airbags, and a stronger and lighter frame are just a few of the features and improvements available in the 200 series. Several driver assistance features that were not available on earlier models are now standard, including using the brakes and throttle, the 4-wheel drive control system crawl automatically maintaining a low, uniform vehicle speed, descending assistance control system of anti-lock brakes for various terrains, greater wheel articulation is possible thanks to the kinetic dynamic suspension system, rear view camera that is optional, but full options for leather seats are available. Toyota made all previous optional luxury and safety features standard for the 2013 model year. Push-button start and power moonroof, automatic rain-sensing wipers, heated and ventilated perforated leather front seats, only heated rear seats, a rear seat DVD entertainment system, Bluetooth, a rear-view camera with parking sensors, a navigation system, HD radio, and Intune are now standard on the Land Cruiser. The Multi-Terrain Select system, another new feature, helps control wheel spin and brake lockup by offering selectable options of rock, rock and dirt, mogul, loose rock, and mud and sand. In addition, the Multi-Terrain Select system now includes a feature known as Adaptive Anti-Lock Braking System, which adapts to the road's condition, such as mud or sand, and effectively uses the ABS to shorten stopping distance on any terrain. In 2021, Toyota discontinued the Land Cruiser in America, choosing not to export the new J300 model. Like many others, we had a sweet place for the large, welcoming SUV. Problem was, nobody in this room was interested. The Land Cruiser was too large and inefficient, priced out Toyota SUV fanatics at over $90,000, and wasn't a fancy enough badge for people who spent that much money on an SUV. Just recently, Toyota stated that a comeback of the Land Cruiser nameplate to American soil was very likely. Toyota's president of North American sales, Jack Hollis, told Motor Trend that it was likely the Land Cruiser nameplate will return. So when will America get the Land Cruiser nameplate back? Sooner than you think. According to TfL, who cited a Toyota source, the Land Cruiser nameplate will make a comeback in America for the 2024 model year. Not the J300 model, though. It will be the updated model of the smaller, less expensive Land Cruiser Prado, which is now marketed as the Lexus GX in America. According to rumors posted on the Japanese website Creative Trends, the Land Cruiser Prado will be renamed the Land Cruiser 250 for the upcoming rig. According to their timeline, the model release won't happen until April 2024, although they do mention that it might be headed to North America. What design will the upcoming Land Cruiser have? Land Cruiser Heritage Edition by Toyota. According to Toyota Creative Trends, the TNGA-F body-on-frame platform should be modified for the future Land Cruiser. Compared to the current Lexus GX, that platform will be more powerful and lighter. According to TfL, the 2.4-liter inline-4 hybrid max powertrain found in the new Toyota Crown and other vehicles will be used in the new Land Cruiser, as was anticipated for the GX. This powertrain produces 340 to 350 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, which isn't too far off from the 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet the 2021 Land Cruiser had with the 5.7-liter V8. Toyota's rumored plans to bring back the Land Cruiser might explain why the new 4Runner seems to be so far behind schedule. So let's keep our fingers crossed for this one. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing auto updates. See you next time, and stay tuned.